Good evening, America. Jimmy cracked corn, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. This is the 5-Minute News Hour.
Beaming across America and throughout the world, this is the 5-Minute News Hour.
Good evening, America, and welcome to the 5-Minute News Hour. I'm Brian Gartland. Our top story this evening. After the tragic murder of 3 soldiers, a rabbi, and his family in France last week, the often controversial news outlet Al Jazeera received footage of the spree shot from a first-person view. In a statement released today, the TV network says it will not broadcast the footage and immediately turned the evidence over to French authorities. Paris bureau chief for the worldwide network told reporters, "We are not a sensationalist channel. We're not looking to broadcast images without weighing the risks and consequences." In response, Fox News correspondent said, "Bullshit. We're going to air the shit out of that tapes before they can get their dirty little Muslim hands on it." Immediately afterward, Geraldo Rivera said the soldiers shouldn't wear French uniforms if they didn't want to get shot and die needlessly.
I'm an asshole. Geraldo Rivera. Hello, my name's Geraldo Rivera.
Rick Santorum stirred up a fresh batch of controversy with a side order of being a dickhead this weekend, when after winning the Republican primary in Louisiana, he screamed at New York Times reporter Jeff Zeleny about misquoting him and said if he read what Zeleny was implying, it would be bullshit. The Santorum campaign is underplaying the remarks, reminding his base that calling the New York Times reporting bullshit is like calling Newt Gingrich fat and creepy. Just repetitive. A spokesman went on to tell reporters to relax. Bullshit is a common and mild curse word that can be heard on many cable networks, then reminding the crowd that under a Rick Santorum presidency, cursing, nudity on TV, and the actual act of bullshitting would be illegal. As I said before, Rick Santorum won the Louisiana primary this weekend, continuing a proud Louisiana tradition of winning a battle long after the outcome of the war had been decided. And just like Andrew Jackson Old Hickory himself, Rick Santorum has great new plans for the country, including leading all East Coast homosexuals into Pray the Gay Away camps in the Midwest on what he calls the Trail of Queers. Republican frontrunner Mitt Romney is scheduled to appear on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno this evening, but Hollywood insiders report that Leno may replace the former governor at the last minute with himself, out of force of habit when tall Massachusetts men are in the studio. Mitt Romney is ecstatic about the opportunity and can't wait to finally be the funniest man in a room. Hey, remember the Octomom? 3 years ago, Nadia Suleiman gave birth to a healthy litter, and celebrated recently by posing in nothing but skin-colored underpants in the British publication The Daily Mail, leading many readers to... And now it's time for sports. Knicks starting forward and Capital Spine and Pain starting Mongo, Amari Stoudemire and Kevin Gartland both were diagnosed with bulging discs in their necks over the weekend, starting a very eerie set of similarities between the two men. After the recent tragedy and subsequent controversy in Florida, National starting third baseman Ryan Zimmerman has followed his Uncle Bob's lead and switched his name to Dylan for the upcoming season. When asked for comment, music legend Bob Dylan responded, "Hey, ha, hibbity, shibbity, ooh, baseball, how does it feel? Woo." And our final story this evening, I still have a baby tooth. See? I don't have a canine, so I couldn't star in The Grey 2 with Liam Neeson. For all of me here at the 5-Minute News Hour, I'd like to thank you for tuning in. Have a good night and a great night.